So in the software as a service industry, trial and demo are very important to generate top of the funnel lead and to push deal down the funnel. So I will categorize the trial and demo ecosystem in three main areas: the human demo, the in-person live demo, automated demo, and free trials. So the human demo is live demo where the customer and the sales team of the company gather together in person or in a web conference in Zoom and similar, and they do the demo. The sales team shows the demo. Automated demo is a pre-recorded set of video and interaction where the buyer can click and navigate a simulation of the software, where it's not live. The sales team is not involved, but there are a pre-recorded set of use cases that the prospect can experience. And then there is a free trial, which is a free version of the software, usually limited by time, when the prospect can use the software for real, adding specific data, try to solve the specific problems or needs that the software is built for. Um, what are the drivers that will guide you on what is the best choice between the three solutions we have seen? Usually it's a hybrid, but in terms of investment, there are two pillars. One is cost of customer acquisition. I mean, usually you cannot do live human demo to a very small ACV because the time your sales team spend online will never be paid back by the cost the deal that you will sign in terms of dollars, unit economics, and the human interaction. In certain phase of the discovery, the buyer cannot be ready to jump in a Zoom call and then be chased by differences people, but he want to experience the software on its own, and later maybe can be engaged on the demo. So those two elements are the main drivers on how to implement a trial and demo strategy in your organization. Let's start with the free trial. As we have said, free trial is I arrive on your web page, I activate an instance, and I start using the software on my own. So, because of the fact that it is organic, spontaneous, usually it's the top of the funnel pipeline, not completely qualified, but sometimes you can at least clean something like not allowing using Gmail address or whatever, or maybe asking for a credit card. Don't know. Should be easy to use. Means you need to use digital adoption tool like Walk Me In and so on to guide step by step the users on how to start using the software. Otherwise, the abandon rate from the moment the user enters to the moment the user exit will be seconds. Self provisioning means what happened when the trial end. Usually, if the ACV is big, you want to speak with the customer, try to craft the customer the best solution in terms of module and stuff and different sales key unit. But if it is a small license, probably what you want is that the customer add the credit card and buy a premium version of the software, or delete, erase the time limitation. For sure, using a free trial generate data. I mean, the time that the customer stays in the trial, how many times he logs in again. If the customer activates the trial and the day after enter again in the trial, it's a very good sign. And then what's next? I mean, the trial is the starting journey, but then there is a final automation that is tied to the connection of the trial. If the customer is interesting enough in terms of ICP, you probably want to contact the potential customer to run a human demo, and so on and so on. The difference between free trial and freemium. Free trial is a time limitation, a software that is limited by time. A freemium is you can use the software as much as you want, but there are logical limits, like the 40 minutes limit on Zoom. If you want to use the software more, or if you want more features, you need to pay, and coming from a freemium to a paid version of the software. Automated demo. Automated demo is something in the middle between free trial, where the user is alone on using the software, and human demo. So it's a set of video and pre-recording clickable use cases and path that explore specific feature of the software. It's usually done with specific software that organize these different set of demo or area to explore, and of course they measure with data the adoption, if a user invite another user to see the software, and so on and so on. It's very scalable because it's not tied to the limited resources of the sales team of the seller. um, as it's tracked, so gives you a lot of insight. Can be personalized. I mean, you can have your own avatar that say, "Hey, customer XYZ, welcome into your specific demo," and maybe can have the customer logo, can have the customer name. I don't know. Some kind of personalization can be done. Of course, there is a bigger audience. There are no limitation between um, or um, or time zones or language, because can be run in parallel. And then the the demo, you want to continue to push the customer, qualify the customer, and if the customer is big enough, to run an in-person demo. This is a product called Storyline. As you can see, the demo is organized in different steps, like demo hub overview, how to configure the system, send insight to HubSpot and Slack. So, and every element has some steps. And then you do have the human demo. Human demo is the company sales team, can be only the account executive, or if the deal is very big, or if you chase big deals, you can have account executive, sales consultant, sales engineer together, gather together with the customer and other in the customer team, in a Zoom or in person, and they do a demo live. It's usually very personalized, both from a branding and from the content and the use cases. Usually the best you can do is populate with customer data or very similar data that shows the real problem the customer want to solve. And then of course um, we can address question and answer from the customer. Collective information prior to the demo, like through interview or demo preparation interview with the customer, it's important because you want a demo that perfectly fits the customer need. The customer need to enter and say, "Wow, this is the environment live. Have you already installed the software for me? Am I ready to use it?" Can be done in person or remotely. Of course, ACV is the driver. And then the last part, rule of engagement. When to run the human demo. You don't want to run the human demo too early, means before the customer is qualified, otherwise you will waste a lot of resources. But you don't want also to run it too late, because the customer, maybe it's hot one time and then he loses steam, because they waited too much. So the rule of engagement need to be very, very, very clear. This is a demo environment that the Docebo the sales consultant leader have set up in his own home studio to run the demo. As you can see, lights, a microphone, everything is perfectly set up, like an influencer. When you run your demo, you need to look only to one thing: the wow effect. I mean, you want a certain moment of the demo, the customer say, "Wow." And the wow can be done, as we said, through a full branding and personalization of the demo environment. When the customer sees the demo, says, "Oh wow, this is a software that is already set up for me. Let's start using it tomorrow." This is the wow effect. Or specific feature that change the way the customer were doing things before. Like, let's imagine some AI that does the job that have been done in the software in 10 days of click, and manually insert data, or very complex integration, and now you have an AI that does the job in 10 seconds. This is another super wow, but should not be storytelling and marketing. It should be a real tangible advantage. So when you build a demo, collect as many data you can with the customer in order to understand how they do things, and try to do something that give a lot of value to the customer through the new software that they will adopt, which is your software, and look always for the wow effect. In the next chapter, we are gonna discuss about events. Try to understand that there are many ways to do events in the company, and attending exhibition is not the only way to create leads.